prepared for dinner tonight. I don't know if you see the okra, beans, and some baked diced potatoes. So my grandma made this soup, and I added some raw okra, and I'm at work, so I had it in the little oven warming up, so it's nice and hot. I don't know if you see the steam, but I'm just so excited, y'all. Did y'all see that? Oh my god, no words, no words. And I have some potatoes that I roasted. That's what I'm gonna use. I have these. So we're gonna close it. So we have some vegetable soup and some roasted potatoes. I love hot sauce, so I'm gonna add some hot sauce. Oh my god. I gotta cover that up because from my understanding, I'm not supposed to be recording with this on. But y'all, do y'all see that? Girl. Oh my god. It's floating in the air. Yes, yes, yes. The okra is like floating in the air. Let me try it with some potato. Yes. Honestly, I really love good homemade food. And then the texture is like wonderful. So there's okra in here. My y'all didn't. Only thing I added was okra and some like seasoning. So like garlic, salt, black pepper, hot sauce. But there is some corn in here. Personally, if I would have made it, I probably would have omitted the corn, but it still tastes good. It still is wonderful, you know. But you know, corn. It's gonna go in the same way it came out. Oops, sorry. Probably shouldn't have said that, but there's some snow peas in here. Oh no, that's a piece of okra. But there's some corn, lima beans, black-eyed peas. It's another type of bean in here that looks like lima beans, but they're like slightly different in color, and they're a little bit smaller. I don't know if you call those white beans or navy beans, I don't remember. But they're the kind that's like, well, they came from the country anyway. But those are in here. String beans. There's some onion in here. Red onion. Diced tomatoes. Basil. You know, Italian seasoning. This is just wonderful. And it goes so well with the potatoes. The other day I made some red beans and rice, and I put the soup in I added the soup to the red beans and rice, and it was just wonderful. That's what I had for dinner yesterday. Need a good thumbnail. But aside from the corn, this dish is very beneficial. It's very hearty, very filling. Probably should have got a spoon or fork. Just to help me get my food. I like my food hot, so I figured keeping it in here would have helped with that. And well, yeah, you see that? Lima beans, corn, black eyed peas, this white bean, I can't remember what the name of that is. I'm gonna have to ask my grandma. And okra. And the snow peas. Put a dash of hot sauce in there. So, what's y'all take on hot sauce? Because not all hot sauce is made the same. Some of it has more of like a vinegary taste, which I want to say is not particularly my favorite. I prefer hot sauce that has garlic in it and a couple of other seasonings, as opposed to it just being cayenne and vinegar. I can't. I mean, it works for certain things, but for this, I need more of a savory, balanced hot sauce. Actually, it's funny because some people would probably be a little disturbed by the texture of this, or at least by the way it looks, but it doesn't